Hello and welcome to Then What Happened. A lot of you probably have one of these, a toaster for bread. And I got this just not long ago. The old one didn't work anymore. And this has a little setting right here. It's 1 to 7. And I have it set on about 1 3/4. Number 2 is completely burned bread. Number greater than 2 is extremely burned bread. One thing that confuses me about this device is if 1 1/2 is toasted, 1 3/4 is toasted really well, and 2 and above is burned, why do we need 7? Why are there 7 settings when just a few would be enough? You know, that extreme makes me wonder. Sometimes we're a little too extreme. I know that in the world we have to make decisions, and sometimes those are extreme decisions. We have to make a decision that affects us and affects other people. But sometimes we're too extreme about things that really don't matter. I don't want my bread toasted to a 5, a 6, or a 7. I don't even want my bread toasted to a 2. And yet there's 7 places. There's all kinds of extremes you can go to. But be careful with extremes, because some of them can take you places that will alienate everyone else in your life. What I would suggest is go ahead and be extremely compassionate. Be extremely helpful. Be extremely inspiring. Be extremely hopeful in your own self, in your own future. Contribute in an extreme way to those things you have access to in society where you can help and bless the life of other people. We all have our opinions, and that's good. We have our faith, we have our idea, we have our philosophy, we have our work and the things that we feel and do about that. There are problems in the world that need to be fixed, and someone's got to have some degree of extremity, an idea that will take them further than average in order to get that done. But just be careful. Just be real careful that you're not extreme in an area where it's not necessary. And be extreme in those things where it can contribute. Just think of how great it would be to extremely inspire someone to become all that they could possibly achieve and do and be in this life. I think of teachers I had all the way through school. A lot of them I don't even remember barely their name. But there are 2 or 3 that I will never forget as long as I live, because they inspired me in an extreme way. They helped me understand something about life or myself that intrigued me. One was so inspiring, everything he seemed to know was profound, and it shook me. It made me, I couldn't wait to get to that class. Not so much for the material, but the way he presented it was to inspire me to think. So go ahead. Be extreme, but don't burn your toast in the process. Thank you for joining us on Then What Happened. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.